Hello, and welcome back to Relationship Arena. I am your host, Miss MC Hardaway, and this is Being Ready for Commitment, where we talk about all things marriage, relationship, commitmentship, and situationship. That's right, you heard me. And on today, this wonderful Saturday morning, I just want to talk to all the individuals, whether you're in a relationship or single at the moment. I want to talk to you about actually knowing who you are, being true to yourself, and treating yourself how you want your future someone to treat you or your partner to treat you now. Have you considered that once you actually make it to a relationship, some people actually forget who they are because they're paying more attention to who their mate is, that they lose who they are. And so if you have the time now, and if you want to just start fresh with yourself in a relationship, get back to who you are. Figure out who you are, the things you like, what you used to do that may have brought you some extra joy into your life. Treat yourself like you want somebody to treat you. So that way you know not to receive anything lesser than that. So if you're pampering yourself and you're able to afford it on a weekly or bi-weekly basis, treat yourself to just some quiet time. Do some really great exercising, yoga or something like that. Give yourself time to just digress, detach from everything that is so much of a distraction nowadays, including social media. Give yourself that time to realize some things that you might want to do for yourself that maybe you wasn't able to, or maybe haven't even considered. Treat yourself so that you are more aware of the things you like, you want, and so when Mr. or Mrs. Right show up, they cannot treat you less than that. You will not receive nothing less. Now, I'm not talking about going out and being gold diggers and all that other crazy stuff just to receive something good from somebody else. Those are material things, okay? We want you to help yourself build character. Get some things in your head that would be substantial in a relationship. Where it's education, building yourself a business, any things that have you to grow mentally, and then you build from there. You want to have something for yourself as well as in the relationship when that happens. So when you finally get there, you don't have to forget who you are. You don't have to lose your identity because you are so in love with the person that you're with. And there's nothing wrong with being in love, but never neglect yourself as well. Now, I know as women, when we do get in these relationships, some of us, we put more of our focus on our mate because we are so in love. We want to make sure things are going well. We're doing our part and we're keeping things going. But there are times when we can forget who we are, or at least the things that we used to like to do or that attracted us in the beginning. So I just don't want you to get so far along in relationships that you actually get to this point. Never lose yourself, okay? Don't forget who you are. Don't lose your identity. Just because you're in a relationship, it still takes two. It's not two bodies and one mind. It's still two people, two individuals coming together collectively, okay? So take this opportunity to know who you are. Figure out some things you want to do while you have a little more time to do it, a little more freedom before things get a little more in depth in these commitments or committed relationships. That's all I'm saying. I've done it, so I've been in a relationship or married for quite a while. And not one time do I lose my identity because, one, my husband liked who I am and was back then. And I just keep evolving from there to where we are now, evolving together as well as individually. So I'm just suggesting the same thing to you. Don't ever do that. Take that time. Go do something you like. I still like to do small or simple things I used to do back in the day. Whether it's taking some time for me to just go read a book, get up on the latest things that's coming out, go and see what's the latest fashion, go try on clothes, buy a lot of clothes. And lately I've been shopping. I don't do a lot of shopping. I might do a little shopping once or twice a year because just not my thing. Or taking a walk in the park. Now I want to go to a theme park. I don't used to do those type of things. That's just me. But get to know who you are Know what you will and will not accept. And don't take anything lesser than that, because you are doing these for yourself. You're treating yourself with respect. You're carrying yourself a certain way. You have great ethics and great characteristics going on for yourself. So think about all those type of things. You're well groomed. You're educated, whether you went to school or you're self-taught. All of that plays a part in who you are as an individual and your character, okay? Because that matters. You're going to want someone to have those similar things going for themselves, because it makes you more attractive. It brings people to you, okay? Folks see that type of thing, just like you do. So just think about it. If anything, just think about it. You matter. You should be taking care of yourself, so when he or she does arrive, it will continue, okay? Don't go anywhere half done, half dressed. You are talking any kind of way to people. You're disrespectful. No one wants that. No one wants to be treated that way. So I would suggest, if you want better, start with yourself, okay? That's all I'm saying. Just start with yourself, because I love me, and I encourage other people to love themselves as well, through and through, inside and out. Take care of your insides, your mind, your body, and your soul. Be careful what you listen to. Be careful who's in your corner. Be careful on things you watch. Intake some things that's going to help you grow as an entire person, mentally and physically, okay? That's all I'm saying. Make it a balance. Keep it balanced. And then that Mr. or Mrs. will definitely appear out of nowhere. It's going to seem like out of nowhere, but it will happen. And for the ones that's already in a relationship, they may have kind of just fell by the wayside temporarily. Pick yourself up. Go make some time for yourself. You need that. Even though you're in a relationship, and hopefully a great one, you need that time for yourself. So go set you some time aside. Get you some alone time, some quiet time. Do something constructive, something that relaxes you and your mind. Regroup. Come on back to the relationship. It's needed for everybody, okay? That's how we keep it growing. That's how we keep it moving. So that's what I have for you today on this great Saturday morning. This is what I encourage you. I am your host, MC Hardaway. This is a relationship arena, being ready for commitment, where we talk about all things marriage, relationship, commitmentship, and situationship. All right, so that's what I have. Go do that for yourself, and I will talk to you on next time. Holla.